Oh, let's not do all that. Let's do that. There we go. Now I can see whatever. Cool. Yeah, it's hot. Be damned if I have my hair down. Huh? Whew. This is the view. Pretty sure I've probably shown this before, but yeah. So I'm on my way to what's going to be my future home in about 2 weeks' time. Sign a contract, go over some regulations. Yeah. It's like small things I got to ask about. It's like I got to ask about the washer and dryer because I saw those and those look futuristic as all hell to me. So I just got to make sure if I can use the kind of laundry detergent that I want, or if I have to find some sort of substitute, which isn't a big deal for me at the end. I just got to know before I buy anything moving in. It's pretty much that and like bathroom supplies, and that's pretty much it. That's all I need now. And that's just a matter of what I got to configure. Within my thoughts, see the room again. I'm not getting the master bedroom yet, just because the money's not quite there yet. But it's going to be available to me if no one gets it within about a month or two. But depending on how this room goes, and depending about how sharing a bathroom works with me, I might just settle. So that'll be that's something in the future. But regardless, 2 weeks from now, I'll be back on my computer and stuff. I do plan on finally getting a new webcam for the first time in like 8 years. So that'll be interesting. Interesting setup. Still gonna have the same computer, which I've never had issues with when it came to streaming on either YouTube or Twitch. So not worried about that quite yet, even though placing it is in the future. So got the next 2 days off, told work. Today won't be a good day for me to come in if someone calls out, but tomorrow definitely is. And it's only not good today is because I'm booked. So knowing me right now, if they called, obviously, I'd find a way to go in. But yeah. I think it's like 85. And I've been gaining. No, that's not true. I've been losing weight. I still have a gut, but definitely healthier than what I used to be, even though right now kind of breathing heavy. Probably has a lot to do with walking up a hill and talking at the same time. But so yeah, anyway, I'll have the picture of it. I think either on my Instagram or what I'll probably do is wait until I actually go on it or go live on within the room to show it. I know it's going to be completely different from the last room I had. No bed sheet. Don't know why I subjected myself to that, or because of drinking too much. But now that I cleared my head, 3 months sober, which will change, but things are a little bit different. You know, when I finally say enough's enough and force myself, like, hey, you got to take a break. You got to focus up. It took me 3 months to get a supervisor position and a new home. Rebuilding myself like that. It's all it took. In California, no less. So. Regardless. When I understand, so I had the bed's in there. There's a dresser. There's a table. I think I'm going to replace that table with my table. Just because it's semi-furnished, but it kind of looks like they're kind of using it as a storage room, kind of. But, I mean, it has a bed. So, did not pay for that bed. I think that's it, though, really, if I remember. But we'll see.
I don't think so.
Other people playing basketball, just messing around. I think I'm about 8 minutes early to catch the city bus to where I'm going. Oh, yeah, that's something else too. So I've been taking the city bus to this town for work. And the place I'm moving to, I kind of like just strategically picked it. So I won't have to invest into a car or anything like that. Because then the shit just gets too expensive in California. So I live about maybe like a half hour walk. Tops. Where I work now. Or I will within 2 weeks. That's just the way I save money, or that I'm going to save money after I've seen my first paycheck, refinance of what I'm going to spend it on, which honestly, aside from like beer, I don't really spend much money. So, and even then, it's not like I'm going to go back to how I was because, fuck all that. You get some people coming up on here. I watched the last drinking stream that I did too. I watched it. And I'm not going to talk shit or anything, but damn, I love people, proving people wrong. I really do. It's like, yes, I can stop drinking. No, I don't need to seek help about it. I've been to enough meetings to understand what I need to change about my life. I'm a pretty highly talented guy. Once you get to know me, just because I joke around a lot don't mean that I'm a fucking idiot. So I understand my body and I understand my mind. I understand why I was drinking, like the way I was. Which half the time I wasn't too bad, but I was feeling less motivated to do shit. So I told myself, hey, just change it up, start surrounding yourself with people who have the similar mindset that you do, and gravitate towards it. You know, that's what my future roommates are going to be like, or what they are. Just professionals, uh, two other people, just professionals. They want to go to work and save money, and Barry talked about like the consumption, whatever. They do edibles, which I might get into, and might not. But and then they drink moderately, not in moderation, moderately. They just don't want people to get drunk all the time and shit like that. Which yeah, because if you do, then what are you living there for? Because you're gonna end up missing work. Um, so that's gonna be my thing. Really, I'm only gonna drink like about the next day off because I need to rest up, or I just like even it out. Whatever what my body tells me to do. Just because you know, no point, no point in doing that shit. There's more to it. I mean, I could always get with another girl again and then lose her because I drink too much. Not to mention any names or anything. Love you, bud. That's in a reference to the person who thought uh, that needed rehab or whatever. Which I'll go ahead and point this out right now. You cannot tell somebody that they need rehab when you have a drinking issue yourself. All you're doing is projecting yourself onto other people and saying, "Oh, well, at least I'm better than this person," kind of mentality, which is essentially is bullshit. What you need to do, what everyone should make a habit of, is find ways to better yourself. Always learn and always like grow. And don't compare yourself to other people. They're not you. That's just the way it is. When someone really needs help, they'll be the first ones to say it, and that's when that shit is real. It's the same thing with my aunt and uncle that love them to bits. But when they look at me and say, "Hey, you have a drinking issue. You shouldn't be drinking every period," and then next thing I know, uh, they come home drunk fighting, and I end up talking to the police for them. So I mean, fucking, like I said, it's all about perception. Bless their hearts too. But I always get on them at this point. It's just like they go to a concert. My uncle spends like $70 on 2 drinks, and he's like, "Damn, I don't have any more spending money for the rest of the weekend." I'm like, well, what you think was gonna happen? Yeah. Why'd you spend $35 on a double shot of Jack Daniels with some soda? That's highway robbery right there. Josh, what up? I stayed before 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna be in like a new room. The home is very modern, so it's gonna have a modern look to it. The back, all right, gotta have like an ideology of the background, stuff like that. So, uh, new almost everything. The only thing that may not be new is my headset. I think I'm gonna try and fix that first because the plastic is broken off of the ear. So, but I think I could fix that with like some super glue or something like that. Then run it from there. But I'm at the bus stop. This is my view right now. It's hot. Somewhere in between 85 and 90. But yeah, I'm heading to the new home to sign the contract. And then probably gonna go out to eat. Not gonna drink until I actually move in. So, you know, once everything's settled, once I have my first day, a couple days off that I'm gonna request off, there'll be a day where I'm gonna have some for the first. I'm gonna record it too. It's gonna be like the first time in um, a little over 3 months. So be a little bit of a cool experiment to see how it differentiates after taking a break from drinking. Uh, and by that too is like I don't, never smoked, did nothing to alter my mindset. So it'll be an interesting way to go about it. I know I have to take it slow, but that's pretty much all I know. So um, definitely no more malt liquor stuff too, unless if it's something that I feel like will be funny. But now that I actually have a decently paying job, I can respect my body more. So go back into my IPAs and stuff like that. Find some like glassware that I want to buy. A lot of different ideas. It's my birthday month next month too, so I'm gonna figure that one out as well. About what I'm gonna do with that. Probably just be on here, but can't be just that. We'll see. I'm moving into like a new group of acquaintances as well, so who knows? You know, it's gonna be a different life, and it's gonna be the first time in a while I have nobody from my family that's gonna be involved with what I do. Um, Despite the fact that I was helping out my mom and I was living in that other room, it's still, you know, you listen to your mom just because based off of standards. So yeah, listen to your mom, whether she's completely wrong or not. But now that I just say, hey, you know what, I'm out on my own now. Please don't tell me how to live. Prove my point. Y'all can kick rocks. The only thing I won't do is just drink in front of my aunt and uncle, just out of respect. I already told them that, but just because they don't like seeing it from me. But so that aside, I'm not gonna trip on anything like that. So being a little bit of a muscle mess too, but not really anything. I've been working out or anything like that. Again, just eating a little bit better. Essentially, there's no more gut. It's still kind of there, but it's more of a dad bod than a beer gut, I guess. I can lose another like 10 pounds there, just on the gut alone. I can still definitely see my toes. I can walk for miles on end. You know, I'm turning 36. I still feel like same health that I did when I was 26. And, you know, I want to keep that rolling as much as I can. I don't want to be hard for me to move until I'm like 70. And then it's more acceptable. There are people doing professional wrestling shit in their 60s, so, you know, there's no reason why you can't. I wonder where this bus is. It's supposed to be here by now. I forgot about me. It's delayed by 5 minutes. Those bastards. This is another thing that kind of sucks taking the bus, but you know it's kind of understandable. Is that sometimes it's a little late. One time I irritated sometimes, but you know, see 3 minutes. Okay, I'm out of here. I'll put you guys up in the next week or two.